Hello there, Internet. How's it going? Welcome back to the show. Thanks for clicking on this one. My name is Pat Dan, and today I've come to a great realization. Genuinely, I have something to share with you, and I think it's going to blow your mind. So just hold on, put your seatbelts on, and prepare yourself for what I'm about to say. It's very mind blowing, all right? So I was thinking about the way we currently define horror as a genre in the modern age, right? And every single horror movie is kind of the same general thing in my eyes. I don't know, they're very similar. At least in modern horror movies. When you go to the theater to see a horror movie like today, they all to me seem exactly the same. And I was thinking about my boy Willie Shakes. William Shakespeare, you may have heard of him. You know, he does occasional writing from time to time. You know, he's a bit of an underground guy, but you might have heard of him. Anyways, he writes in three specific genres. Those being histories, which is just things that have actually happened, and he adapts them into plays. Comedies, which basically are just like it's basically romance, and it always ends in a wedding. And then there are tragedies, which always end in death or include death as a major theme. And I was thinking like there could be a fourth genre in there and it wouldn't be that crazy. Like horror today is reduced to the same level of simplicity as those three genres. Horror is just murder. Like comedy, wedding. Tragedy, death. Horror, murder. It's that simple, bro. Like Shakespeare knew it from day one, and we're just catching up now. It's pretty crazy when you think about it. The guy was on top of his game in the age when we didn't even understand what it meant to be a good writer. I mean, come on. Can we get a round of applause for Willie Shakes, please? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, he doesn't get the recognition he deserves all the time. So it's nice. It's nice to finally, give a man a little taste of what it feels like to be a success, you know. I personally don't necessarily need that taste. I'm tasting it every day of my life, all day, every day. I'm staying on that grind. You know how it be. Me and Willie Shakes, we're twizzed up, but I didn't bring him along for the ride necessarily in terms of my success. Like he's not a road dog, I wouldn't say. He's more of like a soft acquaintance, like he's there for me when I really am when I really have no one else to turn to. I'll maybe call him up, give him a ring. He's definitely not my first choice though. That's pretty much how I would describe our relationship for those of you interested, which I know you are, quite intrigued by this. Because I see your chats rolling in and you guys are just asking all about, how we get along. That's exactly how we get along. Anyways, I feel the need to let you guys in on a little secret, okay? I feel the need to just open up right now, tell you guys a little something that not everybody knows, okay? We got a good relationship going. We're the kind of friends where we can just tell each other secrets that no one else will ever hear or no one else will ever care to hear even. Um Listen guys, I I have a secret and I don't want you to hold this against me, all right? Don't let this change your perception of me. But it is the truth, all right? I'm going to tell you the truth because I care about truthfulness. It's something that matters to me, all right? I have fallen victim to the Clash Royale resurgence, okay? Now I know it's a little late, all right? I've fallen victim at a point where the Clash Royale resurgence is, I think, dying down. I'm not even gonna lie. I think I'm a little late to the party, but have reinstalled Clash Royale after what must have been, I have no idea. It's been a while. It's been a long while since I played Clash. Like maybe like 2 years or something. I don't know. It's been a bit. It feels like 2 years. I don't know if it's actually 2 years, but I can say it feels like it's been approximately 2 years in my eyes. So, for those of you wondering, what deck am I rocking in Clash Royale? I'll answer you simply. I am currently rocking a little balloon deck, you know. I I've never been a big fan of the whole meta deck thing. Like I've always been the kind of guy where I'm like I got to create my own deck and test it and refine it and come up with it myself because that's kind of like the fun of the game for me, which means I usually lose over and over again, but it's fun anyway. I still enjoy it most of the time. Sometimes, okay, I never enjoy it, but I do it anyway because it makes me cool with the kids, with the cool kids, like when I go over to them, I have something to chat about at least. They're like, "Hey, what do you think about the new Clash Royale evolution, the baby dragon?" And I'm like, "Yeah, baby dragon. It's a dragon who's a baby. He does babying dragons." But now that's what I would say before, but now I can say yes, baby dragon. He blasts people away. Um, he does the air blast and not only does he do the air blasting, but he also like speeds up his teammates too. So, oh, you guys are walking away. Oh, okay. You're gonna leave your PB and J, right? Oh, okay. Um, yeah, I'll watch your food for you. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be back. No. Oh, okay. You just uh, you're just walking out of the cafeteria. Okay. All right. You know what? I'm sure they'll be back. It's no worries. It's par for the course. When they see a big, strong man, they think, you know what? Now's my chance to go take a bathroom break. My stuff's protected. It's secure in his arms. So that's probably what they were thinking there. Anyway, I did hit a crazy Clash Royale clip today. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like maybe the greatest clip that's ever existed in the history of Clash Royale. I'm not a big clip farmer typically in Clash Royale games, and I usually don't do anything worthy of sharing. But in this particular instance, I really had a moment of genius. My deck, I think, really thrives on its use of the Fireball. Okay, the Fireball is a great card. It does have a slight bit of delay after you place it. That is a bit of a downside on the Fireball. Now, let me show you what I'm rocking here. I recently shared this to the Discord. Um, so you're gonna watch this and you're gonna think it's a bad clip, but I'll explain. I'll explain. Okay. Okay. Like, is that not beautiful? Can I just? Is this not beautiful? I mean, come on, dude. Like, okay. So the good part about this clip, look at this prediction fireball right here. It's beautiful. Literally, like frame one, the skeletons die. All right, that was beautiful prediction. And then the thing that makes this clip really for me is not the prediction itself, but the fact that Feta lightning bolt emoji from the clan Twenza got so insanely dazed by this prediction that he just let me have the tower. He's at 5 elixir and he just doesn't place anything for like 6 seconds. He just lets it happen. He's like, oh my gosh, this guy deserves it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Feta. You're like a good man, bro. Like, come on. I mean, I don't know who your parents are, but they raised you right. Can I just say that? Can I give them pats on the back? Pats on the back all around for Feta's parental figures. I don't know if you live with your parents or or if they're still around, but like next time you see him, bro, you got to like tell him they did a good job. Cuz I don't think they realize quite what their little boy has become, and he's a great success, okay? So you don't got to tell them that. You don't got to be all braggadocious. But you can let them know like, "Hey, dudes, you did all right. All right. I just I just want to let you know, people have been talking, they've been saying who are the greatest parents to ever do it, and you guys' names comes up frequently. They say Mr. and Mrs. Feta, goats. And I just wanted to let you guys know you've been, your names have been circulating in internet circles. Um, yeah, it's just a nice little sentiment for your parents, as I'm sure they'll appreciate it. And I'm sure I'll appreciate it because my words will be heard secondhand, you know. Um, of course, no one ever hears my words, so it's nice for them to be heard every once in a while, you know. This is, by the way, if you're wondering to yourself right now, what am I looking at? What is this man on my screen? Um, this was kind of my modern take on Willie Shakes, you know. Just no reference, straight off the dome. What if Willie Shakes was in 2025? Like the big 2-5, Willie Shakes, out here jamming with the boys. You know how it be. Me and Willie bumping that new Taylor Swift. Life of a Showgirl. I mean, come on, it's a banger album. Why wouldn't you bump it? I say that having not heard it at all, also having seen some of the backlash it has received. Given that it's received so much backlash, though, I think it's an automatic W in my book. Any album that many people hate, there's like a 99.99% chance that I will enjoy it. So I'm just going to assume it's great, and I'm going to assume that I'm going to love it. I'm never going to listen to it, but based on this information that I've been given from the internet, I'm going to, kind of just guess that it would have been one of my favorite albums of all time had I listened to it. So, with that in mind, I'm going to treat it as such. And going forward, I'm going to make sure it's all I talk about for the next couple months. By the way, speaking of good music, okay, I know you guys come to me for the music suggestions. I know you do. It's what I'm known for. I'm a great, real music critic over here. Anthony Fantano and I have been known to do many collabs, over our YouTube careers. We really built our channels up from the ground together. And it's been nice to get to know the guy over the years. He's really matured and become a fantastic human being. It's nice to see him come into his own skin. But anyways, seeing as I'm the greatest music critic on this platform, Anthony knows this. He's said it many times. He's okay with me repeating it because obviously it's the truth. But seeing as that's the case, I will give you guys a little suggestion. If you're not aware, the artist that goes by the name of Quadeca X8 Music, the greatest to ever do it. Okay, I'm not even gonna cap. This guy is breaking the mold. He's destroying everything we once knew about music, creating new walls just so he can break them down again. It's a beautiful thing to watch happen. And if you aren't enjoying this process with the rest of the world as I am, you're missing out. Quite frankly, you're missing out. And there's something that I would like to tell you. You have to listen to Vanisher Horizon Scraper, most recent Quadeca project. Beautiful. Okay. I have actually discovered something about my music taste recently and talking about it with a friend while I was at the Quadeca concert, which is that much like the Taylor Swift album sentiment that I gave earlier, if something is widely hated, or at least if there's a community of people that actively dislike it, then chances of me liking it are like exponentially higher than if it was just like normally liked and there was no great hatred for it in any place on the internet. When there is a community that actively goes against it and says this is actual trash, there's a high probability that I'm going to swoop in and say, no, actually, I love this. Thank you very much. It's my favorite ever. And if there's not, I'm not going to like it. I think, okay, I know actually, I've been told many times and I fessed up to it on many occasions. I am one of the greatest contrarians to ever do it. Um, and I actually really enjoy going against the grain, you know, not because I like changing people's perspectives or making good big statements about important things. I just like being the devil's advocate sometimes. Not only that, but I like liking things that are objectively bad and things that the vast majority of the population would say, frick you, you are actually just like a loser for saying that, and I never want to speak to you again. I like that because it weeds out the haters, it weeds out the fakes in my life. The people who don't want to be friends with me because I like Taylor Swift's new album, Life of a Showgirl, I don't want to be friends with you either. Okay? So I'm just sending out a message right now, just from the get-go. I want to just, get it out there, let you know this is how it's going to be, okay? No compromises, no flipping the script here. It's as simple as A to B. It's that easy, all right? If you don't like Taylor Swift's new album, you don't like me. We go hand in hand. We're the same individuals as an album and a human being combined. Welcome to the world of magnificent. Thanks, guys. Alrighty then. I just want to show you what I got. Loving is what I got. I said, remember that. Okay. Beautiful Sir Willie Shakes. You're a fantastic young individual. You're young and spry, and you've got all the makings of a talented scribe of our generation. I would love to fill you in with my seed. All right, Willie, you're just doing too much. Willie, can we fill you, please? Can we do that for something? For a little something? You willing to do something strange for some change, Willie Shakes? Can I ask you that? Alrighty. Alrighty then. Let's hit it. Show me the way. Okie doke. Anyways, how have you guys been doing? I haven't heard from you in a while. I'd love to do a little streaming. I'd love to. Thing is, it's not gonna happen. Just want to let you know. I just wanted to tease you, give you the prospect of it happening. I love to do that. I love a little teasage and then a little takeaway. It's like a cruel prank. It's like a it's like spreading hatred and darkness and despair. One of my favorite pastimes, as you may well know. Hatred, darkness, despair. And why are you feeling that? Is it an interesting question I might pose to you, the likes of you? Is why exactly would you feel that? I want to know. I really do. And also, how do you... What the fuck? What is happening right now? MS Paint, why are you so primitive and old, and why did I decide that you're my go-to? Are there layers? Is this what's happening? What is happening right now? Okay. MS Paint, don't do that. Don't do that shit again, bro. It's not gonna fly around here. We don't accept that kind of bull crap. All right? That's right. I said it. Santa Kids channel no more. We're dropping the family-friendly label. YouTube Kids, cut off the contract. It's over. That's right. We're done. Okay? I don't want to hear any more of that Coco Melon stuff. I'm through. This is my official resignation letter. This is my letter. Consider this my 2-week notice. You guys like that scene in Boss Baby where he's pretending to be a pirate and then he says you're fired and here's your severance package. You guys like that scene, or what's our thoughts, questions, comments, opinions, feelings, sadnesses? Nothing for me. All right, as such is life, such is life. And here we are, Willie Shakes. Take us to the finish line, please, Willie Shakes. We love you. Hey, man, I just want to say I'm your biggest fan. You've really done a whole lot for me, and you really got me out of a dark place. Wait, okay. Suicidal Willie Shakespeare fan finally meets him in person. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I never thought the day would come. Hi, my name's Jamie. Oh my gosh. Yeah, is it really you? Oh, he's real. Is it okay if I touch your beard? Is that too much to ask? Would that be okay? It's always been a dream of mine. Is that okay if I ask that? It feels so real. It's okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to take up too much of your time. I know this is a limited meet and greet, and I don't want to infringe upon anyone else's time. But I just want to say, William, you've really saved my life. The moment I saw Macbeth on stage, it really changed everything. I don't think I'll be the same. I honestly don't know where I'd be without you. Will you come home with me? No, stop! Security, get off me, please! Okay. I'm workshopping that bit. I'm workshopping it. Clearly a long ways to go, right? I mean, let's be real with ourselves. There's a lot that has to be done there. And there's also a lot that I'm not understanding about this fill. Like, why is it not working? Is the question... Oh, it's this little piece right there. Thank you, MS Paint. We love you. Hey, MS Paint. We love you. Hey, MS Paint. MS Paint. MS Paint. Why hasn't MS Paint sponsored like a sports stadium yet? MS Paint Stadium. Like, come on. Doesn't that just sound cool? Like, let's be for real. They're slacking off on a job they well know needs to get done. Well, howdy do. If it isn't my good old friend MS. Somebody stop this man. He's going crazy. Somebody stop him, bro. Somebody stop him. He's gonna kill someone, dude. Bro, I saw that the freaking the third installment of the Monsters series on Netflix has been released. I'm flabbergasted that they're continuing to allow this to happen. Actually, I'm not. It's a massive commercial success. They're getting crazy numbers from it, and I would probably do the same thing if I was greedy and trying to improve my margins. But it's also like a crazy cultural phenomenon that we're in such a place where we're worshiping serial killers in the way that we are. Like, there is a genuine problem with kids on the internet being just too morbidly curious to a point where they're like, don't understand human suffering. Like, from a physical perspective, they just don't get it because they live in a time and in a place where they don't have to experience physical pain and physical torture so they can watch people online who are worse off than them and feel like, oh, this is a normal, like, cool thing to watch. Like, it will never happen to me, but like it's a funny video because this guy's getting like shot, and like his head is then subsequently being bashed with a hammer by two men, and then they laugh at him, and then they stomp on his face. And it's like a funny video because it's like something that I think is funny because I'm like 6 years old and I just got an iPad from my mom, and she didn't realize that I was just like such a freak. Um, so she just gave it to me. That's the state we're in right now. Like, that's not even a crazy, like, made up scenario. I feel like that's like every single child growing up today. Like, those kids who just show you videos of people's heads getting chopped off in the locker room. This is like criminal activity. Like, we need to crack down on this, bro. It's like, I don't know. Kids' lives are just being ruined. I don't understand why it's so easily accessible. I mean, it's great that we have such freedoms. It's great. I appreciate it. We can do whatever we want. It's nice. Simultaneously, I just fear for certain children who are living these lives that are exposed to such horrendous uh, uh content. I'm not a big fan of the whole, watching people suffer thing just for shits and gigs. It's not something that particularly tickles my fancy, you could say. I'm just not a lover of it. But that's just me, to each their own, and I respect it. We just need to stop. But the new monsters, I'm just going to say this. Jeffrey Dahmer is not a celebrity. Jeffrey Dahmer is not someone to be celebrated, and neither is any serial killer ever. We should, especially the ones in recent history who have like living people affected by their actions. Can we like show some like empathy? Can we like realize that people's deaths are not like funny? I just don't think it's funny, and I don't think it's like I don't know. I don't know. We treat Jeff Dahmer like he's some kind of like influencer. Like, no, he's not. He's a guy who killed people and then ate their heads. Can we just not do this right now? In any case, that's all I got for you today. Thank you so very much for your time. I've been Pat, and you've been great. And until next time, kick rocks, pal. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. 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 Bye, 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 bye.